Back Benley. Here's Clark, a good look from three. She got it! The first three.
That's what Krista Gerlich told me about you at Texas Tech. They wanted the offensive foul, not going to get it. Caitlin Clark.
The season's a bit more condensed. Good turnover for rookies like Clark, and she weaves her way inside. Caught it in the foul.
Locked in face.
Locked in face.
Clark, a deep three. You bet! Connecticut, an early 9-point lead. Clark, a three. It is Caitlin Clark. They clear for Indiana.
Caitlin coming off that 20-point performance right here, handling the physicality of Nigel Laney.
In the NCAA tournament. And I was like, what do they feed the players in Texas? Well, what?
And look, there is no question that the paint is a completely different story as Clark just went right by her former teammate.
All right.
They called it on Howard her second. If anything, I thought maybe Kalani Brown might have been whistled for something.
Yeah, I didn't see that call at all. Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark continues to establish herself as one of the most dominant and electrifying players in modern basketball. Every time she steps onto the court, she brings a rare combination of confidence, composure, and creativity that immediately captures the attention of fans and opponents alike. Her command of the game allows her to control tempo, read situations quickly, and make impactful decisions that elevate her team's performance. Offensively, Clark's skill set is exceptional, highlighted by her deep shooting range and remarkable accuracy. She shoots with fearless confidence, and her smooth, quick, and controlled release enables her to score even under intense defensive pressure. What truly separates her is the trust she places in her preparation and work ethic, which consistently translates into high-level performances during critical moments. Beyond her scoring ability, Clark is also an elite playmaker whose vision and awareness allow her to create scoring opportunities for teammates, making the entire offense more dynamic and difficult to defend. Her all-around impact, leadership presence, and competitive mindset continue to redefine expectations and solidify her status as one of basketball's brightest stars today.
Isn't going to be able to see Katie Lou after last night's game, so today, really the first time they're seeing her.
Clark
Had an open look from three, didn't take it. Only three to shoot. Gonna have to make something happen. Clark through the lane, versus it in.
Clark, pull up three, at one.
For Indiana, you're expecting maybe an initial surge. Clark on the drive, gets to the rim, and the fish.
All is trying to clear 8. Shot clock down to 9. Here as Clark gets inside, the shot falls. Wheeler, Clark launches, hits a three.
Trying to find some space, goes reverse style. Washington has.
Did not hit a three in the first quarter, the Mystics. Clark way downtown, knocks down a three.
Shoulders and launch.
Now Clark from the blind side, the steal and a bucket.
On women's basketball, they understand their impact and what it has done and how they are living out their dreams today.
And right on cue. Can't hit on three. She's got 9, 8, and 5 right now. Clark with the step back deep two.
That takes care of one.
Clark. 6 to shoot. Backing down. Clark leans in and banks it home. An astute Green had this crowd on a string at Barclays as Clark able to bank it in on the drive.
Caitlin Clark has an exceptional understanding of the flow of the game and consistently finds ways to create opportunities for her teammates. Her outstanding court vision allows her to recognize passing lanes instantly and make quick, smart decisions that keep the offense moving efficiently. The balance she maintains between scoring and playmaking makes her one of the most complete and versatile players on the court. Another defining aspect of Clark's game is her remarkable mental toughness. She remains calm and focused in high-pressure situations, displaying confidence when the stakes are at their highest. Rather than backing down during intense moments, she embraces responsibility and steps forward as a leader, guiding her team with poise and determination. That fearless mindset and strong leadership presence continue to play a major role in her success and growing impact on the game.
I guess he determined that Ariel Atkins had possession.
Clark to switch on to Dolson, steps back and buries a triple.
Chance defense by the Spartans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep three. Oops. Caitlin hit it.
Clark working on Cunningham, gets inside. Clark gets it to go.
Good interior passing, but Indiana's got to stop letting the ball get into the paint. They've got to keep it out.
Clark, step back, hits a three.
Good portion of her threes come from above the break. Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull, got it.
Indiana has numbers here. Clark looks to take advantage. Clark launches and hits a three.
Shot clock is off. The Fever can play for the final possession. Nobody picks up Clark, so she takes it in.
Clark trying to shake free Mabry all over her. Here is Clark. Clark separating, taking, and hitting. Kate.
Everything but the bucket that time for Phoenix.
Good job by Cunningham to quickly get on Clark.
Clark sinks the screen and got the layup and one.
15 assists for Clark. Boston has 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists herself. Clark, a bomb is good.
Done out her career at multiple levels. Tina Charles just had 2 points against Indiana in their last possession.
Clark has space. She's going to let it fly. And it's going to connect.
Red hot. They've been ice cold since that first quarter. Clark way outside. You bets. Now the Fever have 5 on 4. It's Clark way outside. Boston the rebound. Clark on the fake. Clark weaves inside and the reverse.
She comes off a stagger on the weak side, but she comes off a pin down here, wide open.
To see that DMV showing up, showing out. Clark, an absolute. So the best thing you can do as a defender is not give it to her. Clark. Back triples for.
They've scored 10 points off of 6 Fever turnovers, so that's really the difference in the game right now. Clark leaning and hitting.
Indiana, at least in the fourth quarter, 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires.
Forward or a turnover and push pace the other way. First in the league in fast break points.
Clark connects.
Caitlin Clark's relentless work ethic is a major driving force behind her continued growth and success on the court. She is deeply committed to improving every aspect of her game, dedicating countless hours to training, preparation, and skill development. That discipline allows her to maintain a high level of consistency while continuously expanding her abilities as a scorer, playmaker, and leader. Always motivated to reach new levels, Clark pushes herself beyond expectations, which makes her an even more dangerous and unpredictable player for opposing defenses. Fans admire her not only for her elite talent, but also for the passion and excitement she brings to basketball every time she plays. Her energy and enthusiasm are contagious, elevating teammates and energizing crowds, turning each game into a memorable experience. Clark embodies the qualities that define a truly great athlete: exceptional talent, sharp basketball intelligence, unwavering confidence, and relentless determination. Her performances leave a lasting impact, inspiring fans and young athletes around the world to pursue excellence. As her career continues to evolve, Clark is doing more than achieving individual success. She is influencing the next generation of players and helping shape the future direction of the game through her skill, mindset, and competitive spirit.
Use her body and get to her spots, being able to affect that defense.
Clark is coming off the masterful night and starts us off strong.
Boston, who also has a 15-5-5 game today. Here's Clark, catch, fire, and connect.
The intensity defense that has started this run for Atlanta, the help side's got to be there. How about absolutely blown the roof off.
But playing at UConn, she is used to all of this. Oh, Caitlin Clark, rookie on rookie.
Downshift there, the deceleration and the finish at the rim. Clark goes behind her back to get by Odyssey.
Probing, drags out to Nadota. Clark will fire and hit the three. She's played terrific defense as well. Here's Clark off a screen, get look, and hits.
Can they defend and stop other players from other teams from scoring?
Well, last year Indiana was in pace. Christy Sides telling us Clark rattles her second three.
This game, the pace of this game, I'm not quite sure who it's benefiting. I guess you have to say the Wings right now because they're up.
Clark turned the corner. He's putting up some buckets. He sure was. Top 4 scorers at the college level here in this one. As Caitlin,
that one foul, knows it's important not to pick up the second because she got 2 in the first quarter against Connecticut.
Clark.